All right, welcome to the notes for day 6. This is chapter 5, section 6. We're looking at inequalities in one triangle. 3 big things that we need to be able to do by the end of today. One is order the sides and angles by length or angle measure. You should be able to determine which side of a triangle is longest or shortest. And you should be able to determine if 3 side lengths will form a triangle. So let's take a look at what this stuff is all about. So the triangle inequality theorem says that 3 sides create a triangle if the sum of the 2 sides is greater than the third side. So we need to know if 2 of the sides, the 2 smaller sides, if they add up to more than the third side. If you think about, there's a really good example with window shutters, where if you ask me about it, I'll explain it to you. But essentially window shutters, and when you shut those on a house, they add up to the same length as the window width, which should make sense. That way it covers the window. If either one of them was longer, or if their sum was longer than the width of the window, they wouldn't shut all the way, and that would essentially form a triangle. So the same kind of idea, if the 2 smaller sides, if their sum is greater than the third side, then we have a triangle. So that's the triangle inequality theorem. So real quick, knowing that we're just adding the 2 smaller sides and they got to be bigger than the third, pause the video right here and just give me simple yes or no. Does this make a triangle? Does it not? Simple yes or no. Pause the video now and tell me what you think. All right, you've unpaused. Let's take a look. Determine if these lengths, this one is a no. 1 plus 1 is not more than 2. This one's a yes. Don't look at that. This one's a yes. 3 plus 4 is 7, so that's more than 5. Here, it's not the first 2, it's the smallest 2, so 2 plus 3. So this one's a no. Okay. 7 plus 7 is more than 9, so that one's a yes. 3 plus 4 is not more than 8, so that one's a no. And 5 plus 5 equals 10. It's not more than 10, so that one's also a no. So of these 6, only 2 of them actually will form triangles. Okay. Let's take a look here. The third side of the triangle is between what 2 lengths? Okay, so if I say I have a triangle, 2 of the sides one of the sides is 6, the other side is 9. What is the third side in between? Okay, so you can start guessing, and you could say, all right, well, could it be 1? Well, it couldn't be 1 because 1 plus 6 is not more than 9. Well, could it be 2? Well, no. 2 plus 6 is not more than 9. Could it be 3? No, almost though. It could be like 3.1. It could be 3.01. It could be 3.0000001. Anything more than 3 will work. Well, sort of. Not anything. Because what if we go to like 20? Will 20 work? No, 6 plus 9 isn't bigger than 20. What about 18? 18 doesn't work either. We need it to be smaller than 15 and bigger than 3. Okay? So we need x, the unknown side, or m for missing side, needs to be greater than 3, but smaller than 15. Okay? On part B, we need this, the missing side, this is an inequality. Okay? We need it to be between 2 numbers. Okay? Could the missing side here be 5? No, 2 plus 5 is not bigger than 10. 6? No. 7? No. 8? Almost. Anything bigger than 8. So as long as it's greater than 8, but it has to be less than, like 15 wouldn't work. 14, 13, 12 almost works. So as long as it's less than 12. Anybody see the pattern yet? If you look at these numbers, there should be a pattern. This one, as long as the sides are between 0 and 12. So what's the pattern? The pattern is add the 2 numbers and subtract the 2 numbers. Okay? Subtract for the low end and add for the high end. Okay? We subtract and we add. And then we put those in an inequality. So 9 minus 6 is 3, 9 plus 6 is 15. No problem. 6 minus 6, 0, 6 plus 6, 12. No problem. That's how we do this. This should make sense. The smallest side of a triangle is across from the smallest angle. The medium side is across from the medium angle, and the largest side is across from the large angle. If you draw a triangle right now and you look at it, that makes a lot of sense. So, looking at this triangle, this wants us to, the big mistake here is that we're asking you for sides. Okay? Make sure that when we ask you for sides, you give us sides. Let's label the drawing. We say that measure angle A is 30. Measure angle B is 50. What is the measure of angle C? Well, 50 plus 30 is 80. There's 180 degrees in a triangle, so that means that angle C is 100. And then list the sides from least to greatest. Well, if A is the shortest side, okay, if A is the shortest side, or shortest angle, then it is across from the longest side. So right there, okay? If A, so this side is across from this angle, all right? So the shortest or the least side would be BC. The medium side is across from the medium angle, okay? Medium side is across from the medium angle. So here's 50, okay? So right across from 50 is this side over here. So that's AC. The only side that's left is AB. So there they are listed, okay? Let's take a look here. List the angles from greatest to least. So I'm going to label the sides now. AB is 6, BC is 8, AC is 11. Well, what angle is across, and this is from greatest to least. So the biggest side is AC. The angle across from that is B, angle B. Across from 8 is angle A, and across from the 6 is angle C. That's it. So some practice, all right? So the practice is going to involve a little bit of algebra. We're telling you the angles, and then we're asking you about the sides, okay? My suggestion is draw this, okay? Let's draw a picture of a triangle and see if we can't figure out what to do. So we have this triangle right there, all right? So let's see, let's label it. We have A, B, and C. A is 3x plus 4. B is 8x minus 8. And C is 6x minus 3. So we don't know any of the values of those angles, but we do know that all triangles' angles add up to 180 degrees. So 3x plus 4 plus 8x minus 8 plus 6x minus 3 equals 180 degrees. I want to see each of you now going through and using the solver to solve that. I'll pause the video right here. Solve that equation and let me know what you get for x. Then we'll pick up. Pause and solve right now. All right, so hopefully you got x equals 11. So then I'm going to plug x back in. Okay, I'm going to plug x in for each of these angles. So this is 33 plus 4. So angle A is 37. Angle B is 80. And angle C is 63. So now the sides from greatest to least. Well, if B is the biggest angle, then AC is the longest side. Okay? If C is the medium angle, then AB is the medium side. And if A is the smallest angle, then BC is the smallest side. Okay? Let's do another one. List the sides from greatest to least as an inequality for triangle ABC. If A is 30, label this one. A is 30, B is 70, and we don't even tell you C, but we can figure out that C is 80. Okay? Least to greatest, the sides now, the sides, least to greatest. So the smallest side is BC. So I'm going to say BC is less than, the medium side is AC, because it's across from the medium angle. And then the largest side would be AB. So this is those sides listed as an inequality. For triangle PIT, list the angles in order from the smallest to the largest. What's nice about this is if I know the sides, some of you may have picked up on this already, I don't even need the drawing, okay? I don't even need the drawing. What I can do is, if I'm going from smallest to largest, the smallest side is PT. What letter is missing there? I. That's the angle across from it. Angle I is the smallest. Medium side IT, what letter is missing? P. Largest side is PI. What letter is missing? Angle T. It's really that easy. You can use that if you can remember that. Otherwise, draw it and you'll see the same thing. An airplane traveled from Biloxi to Baton Rouge to Huntsville as shown on the map. Which was the longest distance traveled? Well, we need the missing angle. That's 35. That's 59. Those add up to 94. So this right here is 86. The longest distance traveled is across from the largest angle, so Baton Rouge to Huntsville. No problem. Take a second, pause right here, see if you can do 7-8 on your own, and then we'll check them. Go ahead and pause the video right now. I'm not joking. Pause the video. Stop. Pause. Do these problems. All right, so here's what I got for 7 and 8. In order from shortest to longest, PQ, QR, then PR, and over here from shortest to longest, I got AC, AB, and BC. If you didn't get those, pause the video, look at your problem, see if you can work it out differently. If you did get those, good. But if you didn't, you need to pause it and ask me about it, and I'll show you what's underneath these mysterious green boxes in class so you can see how we got it. That's it for the notes. Hope you really enjoyed yourself. Bye.